All right, so what is your first name?
Ramon.
Ramon. So Ramon and I got a lot of things in common. One, he's an EV guy like me. And two, he's in the same fraternity like me, which is always warms my heart. And we're gonna see the license plates in just a second. We're not even gonna yell a fraternity name because we want all Greek love. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're too old for all this old hoo-hoo and all this other crap. All right, so we are looking at his 2022 Mazda
MX-30.
MX-30 all electric. This, you know, the interior is beautiful. This is actually really nice. So tell me about this this vehicle.
So this is Mazda's first attempt of an all-electric vehicle. It's a crossover, so that's why it kind of looks like the Mazda CX-30 a little bit in that family. And the battery is a 35.5 kilowatt hour battery, a smaller battery. The range is 120 miles one way. And that may sound a little, you know, you may grab your heart a little bit.
I'm grabbing my chest, yes.
A little bit, but this is more than just a niche car. It's a car for those, I would say like me, who live in a metropolitan area, who travels a lot but doesn't travel far. Okay. And that's pretty much what I was looking for, a car that can get me back and forth between the county and the city and vice versa, and do all of my driving all around. Okay. And this vehicle, the reason why I purchased this vehicle was, one, I wanted a premium look, mainly on the inside, without paying the overwhelming cost. And Mazda provided that for me. It's a car that is not a perfect match for everybody, but it's a match for me because I'm not a big, long distance driver. So as you can see, you know, my family, it fits my family because me and my wife, our kids are older, so we don't have little kids that we have to, you know, fit in the back as much as, you know, most families. But the room is perfect. It can sit 3 in the back, 5 all together. I'm just happy that California opened up the sale to other states, and that's how I was able to purchase the vehicle, because the vehicle is still only purchased in only sold in California. But Mazda opened it up. I was able to purchase it from Maryland, and it's been, the last 2 months have been great. And maybe 2 less speakers. That's about it. Instead of 12 speakers, you get 8. A couple more things. So really, that's what's great about it. They pretty much give you, your money goes a little further what you're purchasing. It's not all going to just the battery.
Yeah, because I did want to get a Tesla, and then I found out how expensive their repairs are. And you know, I know.
All right, we're gonna take a look at how much storage. Do you have storage in the front?
There's no there's no front storage, unfortunately, and the reason why the front is made the way it's made is Mazda is coming out in 2003 with their extended range.
Is this a plug-in hybrid then?
No, this is the all-electric version.
Roughly thereabout. Okay, and we talked about when I first interviewed you and introduced you to our fans and the subscribers. I said this man is an EV owner. We had a retired Army.
Yes.
And we also in the same fraternity. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I do have one other question. You said this vehicle is made in California, but they're not sold here on the East Coast.
Right.
So how did you get the car?
So once Mazda opened it up for other states in the United States to purchase from California, so basically you just find a dealer like you would locally, and I looked for the particular color and the particular interior that I wanted, and I basically did a search and filtered it on the dealership that had what I was looking for. And once I did that, I contacted the dealer online. Believe it or not, every dealership has an online salesman.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I didn't even know that, but all the process of purchasing a vehicle at a dealership is all the same. The only one difference is, well, the only 2 differences is, one, I had to pay the transportation fee.
Okay.
to have it shipped from California to Maryland,
Okay.
and 2, because you know, it's coming from California, the registration of it in the state of Maryland, I had to do all that myself.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the only 2 difference of
So,
change.
All right. Well, thank you again. I appreciate it, Frat.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you.
a pleasure, and enjoy your ride.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so here we go. Again, this is Ramon. Now, I met Ramon a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it was raining just about in La Plata.
Yes.
And he brought out this beauty of the Mazda MX-30. I met his house, and ironically enough, when we talked by phone, I literally live across the street from him in another community. So this is why I'm here, just to give people a little bit more information on your car. And so you was talking about that Mazda gave you $500 or something?
Yeah, so you have 2 options. The first one is either to the $500 go towards either purchasing a home charger,
Okay.
or you make the decision to have that $500 as a credit to use the charge point public stations throughout the U.S.
Okay.
I decided to go with use the $500 to pay towards the actual charger itself, home charger, like that.
Well, congratulations. You got the Clean Garage Award. I wish my garage was like that. I mean, this car is clean, man. I need to have some slippers on. I need to take my shoes off. I thought I'd keep my ride clean, but Lord have mercy. How many miles you got on this thing? 3? You got 3 miles?
I am at 1,251.
Look at this. What is this
After-
little spinning thing?
My wife got that.
Is that an air freshener?
Yes.
That is
and
so
you,
cool.
And the fresh is the record. You change different record players, and
You change different record players. Oh,
I mean records. I'm sorry, different records,
So you-
different scents.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where she bought it
is
from.
cool.
So this is the infotainment system, which is controlled by this dial, the Mazda infotainment system.
Okay.
And it's not touchscreen, as you can see. It's not touchscreen.
The first thing I see is, what is this DN?
Oh, I just haven't took the stickers off. That's how new it is. It's just
I can tell it's new. I'm telling you, you ain't been here about 5 minutes.
so yeah.
This
I
is
have
very
I have
nice.
not removed the stickers. So as you can
Okay.
see, there's court in different places because Mazda, before they made cars, was they created court.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it's part of their lineage that they implemented within, along with all the other 100% recyclable material that's in the car. So of course the leatherette and the fiber within the fabric, all of this is 100% recyclable.
All right, so let's run through the infotainment system. So we got information, entertainment, communications, navigations, and settings. So anything interesting that you, and oh, by the way, he has the regular standard speedometer here, and you have, what is that item all the way on the
So what I do like about this, on the charging level is standard. Is not a computerized image. The speedometer is computerized image in the center, and to the right is both a standard fuel gauge, which is the standard fuel gauge, and battery temperature gauge, and those two, which works pretty great because it looks like you're in a normal car, a regular car, because you're so used to seeing these type of gauges in the car. The middle gives you various information in regards to, and you can switch in between the percentage of the battery. And I think that's what Mazda did. When they designed this vehicle, they want to put have some of the standard look and feel of a normal car, so users, especially first time EV purchasers like myself, the transition is a lot easier. It's not such a dramatic change as it would be in some of the other top level EV vehicles, and where you're going from gas directly to there, and everything's 100% totally different, and you got to get used to that. So this is pretty good, and what I like is you have a heads-up display.
Oh, you do? It
And
shows you what? Speed?
It shows you speed, and it also shows you your with the navigations on.
All right, so can you step me through anything else on the infotainment system here? Let's
So it has both compatible with Apple and Android Car.
Wow, That's awesome.
And the info, it gives you information about your energy history, high voltage battery, and also if you have Sirius XM, which I don't, and vehicle statuses that you can toggle through. If I go back, and then entertainment is pretty much entertainment. Your local stations, and it does have HD radio, so both standard and HD radio. Communication is mainly your Bluetooth, your call history once you connect your cell phone to the vehicle. And of course, once it's connected, you see my Pixel 6, and you can contact roadside assistant automatic once all that setup is complete. Navigation is pretty straightforward. Now with the navigation, sometimes I use the Mazda navigation, sometimes I don't. I use Google.
Why not? Why do you not use it sometimes?
Well, the reason why I just and some people are like, why are you using Google and you're not using Waze? But I don't know, I just like Google. I've been using it even my previous vehicle, and I just think that when it comes to the most up-to-date traffic information, especially when I leave out, when I know I'm heading to the city, I kind of need that real-time traffic information. I think the real-time traffic information with the Mazda is in conjunction with the Sirius XM payment if you have Sirius XM. And since I don't, it's good if I was going anywhere else, if I wasn't heading towards the city, if I'm just driving or looking for a typical location that's not in the city and I'm not on a time schedule, I normally use the Mazda navigation.
Okay. All right. And what else you got here next?
And so, and then last, you have the vehicle settings. So, you have where you can do the scheduling and set your charger limit. I set mine to 90. I know a lot of people do 100. I only charge my car to 100 if I know I'm going pretty
for a long distance.
Yes. But just for battery maintenance, even though it's new, I just keep a presence of mind and set my limit to 90%. It's pretty straightforward how to use the home button or go straight to music. You got 4 shortcuts: one from navigation, back, the home key, and the entertainment. So you don't have to go through the whole dial. You can just boom and go straight, click on that, and the volume.
What's this down here? Is this?
So this right here is the cup holders. So it serves as you kind of. So this is the the armrest where you can just put your stuff like everybody else put their stuff. And this is the cup holder. 2 cup holders, and you kind of can hide that. There's a deep under.
I see under here. It's deep. Yeah, and then you can charge your phone.
Yeah, 2 chargers. You have a 110 outlet.
Yep.
For where the SD card for the map, the Mazda navigation map.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So they don't do over-the-air updates on their maps or anything like that?
No, you have to.
Is that, do you have to pay for that?
Yes, you do.
How much? Oh,
so the regular price is, and it's pretty pricey. I want to say it's a little bit over $400 for the map. And
what? How do you have to pay that a year, or just when they tell you a new map?
Oh, when the new map is.
Now so you have the sunroof here.
Yes. So, and
There's
apparently a bird.
And bird pooped on it. Boo for the bird. Okay, you can close. We don't want to see the bird poop. And you have, what's this back here? And that lights back there for the
so there's lights for the rear seat.
How comfortable is your son sitting back here? He's a high school graduate now, so
he's fairly tall and I'm fairly short, so most of the time he's sitting behind me, so he's kind of comfortable.
But really, can you fit 2 adult people back here? It looks kind of small.
I haven't had 2 adults, but I had a 5'11" 18-year-old. And you can switch through the views. So you have I think that's rear.
In the
front. That's the blind spots.
Okay.
And so right now I don't have any region on, even though Drive does have a little bit of region braking on, so it will
slow down when you take your foot off the accelerator.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't recharge too much, but it's still charged. And then as I press on the pad, it does charge a little bit. And then of course,
and what's your max on your battery again? 120.
You mean the kilowatt size of the battery?
How far you can go on a charge?
Oh, 100. When I charge to 100, is 124 miles.
124 miles. So this. as all electric cars are, is very quiet.
Well, what's great about it, the battery being small, it does makes the car lighter, so it cleans the curves a lot better.
Yeah, you did
So
say that.
it's not as heavy, so you can take a curve, and the car drives great, and you don't feel like with some cars that's big and or heavy, like you're fighting with it sometimes, or you're wrestling with it. This vehicle is very, you can tell it's the smoothness of the drive, especially when you go around the curves.
Okay, so we arrived back safely.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you love your car.
I do. I really do.
I mean, it's nice. It's very, very nice. And
Yes.
I think this is the sweet spot for those who don't want to have a car that goes further distance. For those who like to do shopping in and around their area, this is ideal.
Yes.
So they have these suicide doors, which we was just discussing. Now, how do you open the suicide doors? And let me just give people a perspective of the car again.
So there's a handle right here. And you pull it towards you.
And that's all it can open.
And that's
Can't
all.
go no further.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, it's nice. And Ramon, I appreciate you. My frat brother and also Army guy.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
got a lot in common. So I
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
All right.